Hey guys, welcome back to the Brick Corner. Today we will be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter. This is set number 75249 with 578 pieces. It comes with 5 minifigures: Poe Dameron, Zori Bliss, a First Order Snowtrooper, an Astromech droid, and Dio. So here's the box art. Pretty nice box art. As you can see some TIE fighters in the distance shooting at the Y-Wing. Moving to the back, we can see some of the functions this has. There's some spring-loaded shooters, some bombs, some rotating turrets, landing gear, whole bunch of cool stuff. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, so it looks like we have 4 bags, a big sticker sheet, and a pretty substantial instruction booklet. Alright, let's get into it. So here it is. We'll start with this extra, I guess you could, spring-loaded shooter piece that you shoot out of a spring-loaded shooter. Get the minifigures out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. That brings us to the ship. There are the spring-loaded shooters. One there and one right there. That's one mechanic. Another mechanic is right in here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are bombs in there. And you can see when you turn this knob right here, bombs drop right out of there. 3 of them. Like so. I hope that was focused. And then you put them back in. Put another one in right in there. Then you rotate it. And you can put the last one in. It's hard to get all 3 in because of the fact that they drop out. One of them keeps dropping out, but if you hold it in place you can get all 3 of them in. I can't do that right now. You need 2 hands for that. So we'll just look at this kind of midsection here. There's a bunch of detail of like parts and it looks really nice. As you can see, it is symmetrical, unlike some other LEGO builds, I guess. For the Rebel Y-Wing, they didn't do it symmetrically, I don't think, but for the Resistance one they did. I wonder why they chose to do that. Maybe the Resistance is a little bit more organized than the Rebels. And then that kind of comes out here to these 2 big engines. As you can see, there's a sticker right there to add some extra detail. And these things stretch out, and we have some purple thrust there. And on both sides of this, which I appreciated. Honestly, I didn't think LEGO would put another one right there, but they did. So it was nice detail, add for detail, and then it kind of starts like this and goes out. I have to say, this part of the build, when you were making 8 of these, was very repetitive. These long sticks, as you can see, you had to make 8, 4 for each engine. Engine on the other side is the exact same. And then this is the back part. As you can see, that is where you turn it to drop the bombs. Moving up to the neck of the ship, This is the place where you can put your astromech droid. So this teal one comes with it. Put that guy right in there, and he fits nicely right in there. And then we have this turret above the cockpit. It's a little bit finicky, but as you can see, it moves around like this, and then it turns complete 360. It can't go all the way down while on top of here, but it can point all the way down and around like that, which makes sense. You shouldn't be able to point it down at the cockpit. So that's the 360 turret. And then here's the cockpit. This opens up just like that. Beige seat. As you can see, there's no studs holding the minifigure in. It's just a very tight fit, so it works nicely, and it's not that hard to get the minifigure out. And zooming in on this control panel, this is a printed piece, which is really nice. So that's the control panel right there. And then that is, they use this, I don't know what you'd call this, I guess half oval piece to bring that into the rest of the ship. And there's a grill piece right there. And that is kept all within the cockpit piece. As you can see, there's some stickers right here and here, symmetrical on both sides to have the red marking. And then right up front we have these two cannons, as you can see there. So here are all the minifigures, starting all the way on the right over here. We have Dio, small little droid minifigure there. Then we have Zorii Bliss, Poe Dameron. This is just labeled an astromech droid. And here is a First Order snowtrooper all the way on the left. Let's start with Dio. So here is Dio. I think LEGO did the best they could as a mold for Dio here. In the movie, his head is kind of pointed down more, a little bit like that. And this one, it's vertical, but I understand why they had to do it that way. There are the 3 stripes right on the top of its head, and the green nose right there. And there's a little stud right there on the back. On each side, there's some more details, some green details, some lines. And over here, this is kind of the joint, or the axle that kind of keeps the head of Dio to the spinning wheel. And there's something where you can connect it to a piece of Lego. Moving on to Zorii Bliss. This is a pretty awesome minifigure. Comes with 2 pistols right there in the kind of shiny metallic gunmetal gray. Here's his Zorii Bliss's helmet. It's super cool. It's gold. It sticks out nicely in the back there, and there's some great 3D effect to it. And the visor against the gold is super nice contrast. And there's some wear and tear on the helmet on either, or maybe those are vents right there, and some more vents right there to breathe. And as you can see, black head, because we never know the true identity of Zorii Bliss from The Rise of Skywalker. Now looking at the torso here, maroon torso. There is, I guess, sort of an armor piece right there around the neck, collarbone area, and then some of the outfit that she wears right there, and then a chain or like a high belt that goes all the way around and across. Also, the collarbone armor goes across there, and then another belt here. This one seems to be a little bit more tactical right there. And there are kind of like these harnesses, ropes type thing that go from her back to her front, and that go through her waist printing and to her legs, where she has 2 holsters for her 2 guns and a little bit of leg printing right there. But other than that, it's pretty much all maroon. Moving on to Poe Dameron. We have this awesome hair, nice hair piece, love it a lot. Great face. They didn't overdo it. They did just enough for you to know it's Poe Dameron. Good facial hair and all that kind of stuff. Second face right there. It's a weird face right there, but he seems a little bit more determined in that one than this one, where he seems a little bit more calm and at ease. But again, great hair piece. He has a satchel, a reddish brown satchel, and then he has a scarf right here with a, I guess you could call it a utility button down. Has 2 pockets on either side, and a button down shirt. There's a little bit more. There's a scarf on the back, more wrinkles of the shirt, and leg printing show some belts, some low-hanging belts and stuff like that, and a little bit more brown printing on the leg right there. And he also comes with a silver blaster pistol. Super cool. Glad they're using the old blaster pistol or blaster models. They're just changing up the color to make it more realistic. Now we're going to move on to the Astromech droid. This is a teal Astromech droid. We've never seen it before. As you can see, unlike R2-D2 or some other R2 units, this one has a more it has a cone shape, and it's like cut off. The tip of it is cut off, and we have these three kind of eye type things here and some more lines, white lines there. Back printing, the white lines continue, and there's a little, I guess, power thing for it to charge. And just kind of a normal R2 body here, just different, just in teal and light gray and dark gray. And other than that, the rest of it is pretty much like an R2 unit. Finally, we have the First Order Snowtrooper with its awesome cape. We'll start with the helmet. The helmet kind of has these two breathing pieces that jut out here, and these super slick slit for a visor there. And then the helmet part of it is almost like an Imperial officer. It kind of comes around and comes down like that. We've got some black detailing on the back there. Take this off to reveal the face, just a normal clone face, nothing on the back. Put that back on. Now looking at the front of the torso, we see some of his armor right there, and other lines to kind of show depth of the armor. And there are these two, I guess you call them holsters or packs right there, that carry from his torso through his waist printing to his leg printing as well, which is super nice to see. On the back, you can see that the armor plate, the upper armor plate right here, is carried onto the back of him as well as this kind of strap to hold it together. And finally, the leg printing just shows more of his warm snowtrooper armor and a little bit more, I guess, shin armor right there. So I think this set is super awesome. The Resistance Y-Wing. It's pretty much just a Rebel Y-Wing, little subtle changes. This part is a little bit thinner here, and it's also red. And again, I think it's a little bit more symmetrical, if I remember correctly, from the Rebel Y-Wing build. But overall, this is a great set. I think Y-Wings look super cool, especially in Lego form. They really mastered the look of a Lego Y-Wing. These right here are super cool. They've nailed that down, and it's just super. It's super heavy, so you know it's kind of worth it, and it's not going to break that easily. So it's kind of, you can really feel what you're paying for within a Lego Y-Wing. It's very robust, and they've really refined the design of a Lego Y-Wing. The minifigures are also great. I'm glad you get 5 of them. The Dio droid's probably the worst one, but we can easily look past that with a super cool Astromech droid and 2 main characters and 1 snowtrooper. So I'm glad that they didn't do just one pilot and an Astromech droid, because that's all that can fit in the ship. No, they gave it some other characters as well, which really make the $70 price tag worth it. Overall, I do think this set is worth it. I think all Y-Wings are pretty much worth the price that LEGO sets it as, mainly because of the design perfection of a Lego Y-Wing, whether that is a Rebel Y-Wing or a Resistance Y-Wing. So I highly recommend this set. There'll be an Amazon affiliate link if you want to buy it yourself. It'll be in the description down below. I'm holding a giveaway right now, so just click the channel icon and watch the channel trailer to get the instructions on how to do that. The giveaway the entries for the giveaway will end June 21st, the beginning of summer. So again, it'll end June 21st, the beginning of summer, a giveaway for a free Lego set. So again, click the channel icon below and watch the channel trailer to get the information on how to enter. Anyways, I really enjoyed this set. Again, highly recommend it. Amazon affiliate link down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Bye.